Kei Nishikori gears up for a Tokyo and 2014 US Open rematch with Novak Djokovic in round 3. Plus, Jack Sock makes his most successful run in a Grand Slam since 2017, booking himself into the third round with a win over Alexander Bublik. Hubert Hurkacz experiences an upset at the hands of 37-year-old Andreas Seppi, and more news from US Open Day 4. This is Set Point. US Open Day 4 is done and dusted. We have the 20th installment of an old rivalry. Kei Nishikori fought and won against promising American Mackenzie McDonald in an unpredictable 5-set adventure, making his way to Novak Djokovic in round 3 on Saturday. This will be the pair's 20th career meeting, with their first dating back to 2010 Roland Garros. Djokovic leads the head-to-head 17-2, but perhaps the most famous match in the rivalry is 7 years ago in the city as Nishikori took out Djokovic in 4 sets to reach the 2014 US Open final. However, he has not beaten Djokovic since then. In fact, he has not taken a set off of Djokovic since the 2018 Wimbledon quarterfinal. Their most recent matchup was in Nishikori's backyard, the Tokyo Olympics, where Djokovic bageled the Japanese in a straight set victory. In the match with McDonald, the first 2 sets went to Nishikori after a first set tiebreak. At 40-32 all in the third, McDonald travelled the length of a continent to save 2 passing shots and then a deep court volley from Nishikori before the Japanese managed to put it away. Despite this, IBM Slam Tracker showed that momentum began falling the wrong way for the American as Nishikori breaks and looks to plow through round 2 in straightforward fashion. Nishikori serves for the match at 5-4, but the Japanese blinked briefly, making 3 straight unforced errors and then conceding the break back to McDonald, who then wrestled him into a tiebreak, which McDonald won. Having the match slip from his grasp, Nishikori faced down a resurgent McDonald in the 4th. McDonald strikes 5 aces and pummeled Nishikori's second serve, which he only won 30% of. The unforced error count flipped in favor of the home crowd favorite, 7 unforced errors to Nishikori's 12. All the momentum on his racket, McDonald tears the 4th set from Nishikori in just 37 minutes. Both players now desperate to get the win. It was McDonald who cracked first, conceding a crucial break to Nishikori with a double fault. Some truly impressive wheels under McDonald even now, as he once again crossed the Sahara Desert to save 2 clean volleys into the doubles alley from Nishikori. Crazy fitness right there. But Nishikori was simply better from here, riding the set out to a 6-3 finish, arms aloft. Congratulations to the hugely popular Japanese. Let's hope he recovers in time to give Djokovic a run for his money. Sock is most well known for his 2016 mixed doubles gold at Rio de Janeiro and then his explosive 2017 season in which he won Paris Masters and scored a win against a younger Alexander Zverev in the World Tour Finals. He finished the year at number 8 in the world. Although his singles game fell off somewhat in 2018, he became a doubles powerhouse, partnering Mike Bryan to win Wimbledon and US Open doubles and then the 2018 World Tour Finals. On to the match itself. The match was unpredictable throughout, 2 tie breaks in the first 2 sets, with Sock winning one and Bublik winning the other. The pair traded sets again 6-4, 4-6, pushing both players to a thrilling finish in the 5th. Bublik struck his fastest serve at 138 miles per hour, which is 222 kilometers per hour, some truly terrifying speed right there. Both players struggled to protect their second serves. In the 3rd, both players won only 14% of second serve points. It was the American who came out on top in the end with a 6-3 finish in the 5th. Sock needs to rest up now as he faces Alexander Zverev in the 3rd round for the first time since 2017. Lots has changed since then, with Zverev winning multiple Masters titles and almost clinching the US Open himself. The head-to-head is 2-1 in favor of Sock. Will the thrilling American pull off the upset? Stay tuned on Saturday. Andreas Seppi proves himself to be worthy of his top 100 ranking in his late career, entering the 3rd round of a major for the first time since 2019 at 37 years old, with a win over my quarterfinal prediction, Miami champion and 10th seed Hubert Hurkacz. The first set went to Hurkacz in straightforward fashion, 6-2. However, Seppi leveled things out in the 2nd with a daring drop shot at deuce as he served out the set. Seppi struggled to make first serves in the 3rd but held on to lead 2-1. Hurkacz looked to even things out with a set point in the 4th as Seppi gave the Pole 3 set points in a love 40 hole. Not deterred, however, Seppi fires an ace and wins 6 straight points to bring the match to a tiebreak, winning at 8-6. A huge congratulations to Seppi for pulling off the upset today. He faces qualifier Oscar Otto on Saturday before facing Matteo Berrettini or Ilya Ivashka in the 4th round, which would be his tied best result at a major. Best wishes to the Italian veteran. A quick look at the rest of day 4 here at the US Open. Novak Djokovic scores a straightforward win over Tallon Griekspoor in 3. Alexander Zverev bagels Albert Ramos Vinolas in the second set and wins in 3. Matteo Berrettini drops the second set against Corentin Moutet but manages to seal the match in 4. Denis Shapovalov defeats Roberto Cabas-Baena in 3, including a bagel third set. Jannik Sinner drops the third set tiebreak to 716th ranked Zachary Zvider but wins in 4. Jenson Brooksby takes out the fellow American Taylor Fritz in 4, with the second set tiebreak ending at a nail-biting 12-10 in favor of Brooksby. Gael Monfils finds a win over Steve Johnson in 4. Aslan Karatsev was 2 sets to love down against Jordan Thompson but rallies back to win in 5. Riley Opelka takes out Lorenzo Musetti in 3. Lloyd Harris takes out Ernesto Escobedo in 3. Oscar Otte defeats Dennis Kudla in 3. Ilya Ivashek carries his Winston-Salem momentum into the US Open, beating Vasek Pospisil in 3, and Nicholas Basilashvili beats Maxime Cressy in 3. We're down to the last 32 players in the US Open tomorrow, but we have some killer matchups. Stefanos Tsitsipas will step onto the court against the newest young tennis star Carlos Alcaraz. Stay tuned for that at Arthur Ashe Stadium. Felix Auger-Aliassime clashes with Roberto Bautista Agut in the first double-seeded encounter of the tournament. If you've enjoyed this US Open installment of Set Point, please consider supporting this podcast over at Buy Me a Coffee. Head on over to buymeacoffee.com/setpoint. A donation of any amount will give you the ability to ask me a question to be featured in the next pod. The goal right now is to raise $200, after which I will write up a feature pod, Andy Murray's Path to Turin 2022. Super exciting stuff. Follow me on Twitter at FongAmos. My name is Amos. You've been listening to Set Point. See you tomorrow.